Welcome back to Downstairs and Dragons, where we play D&D in our basement, and currently we're playing the Candlekeep Mysteries campaign, and we finished up the quest about Shemshine's bedtime rhyme. So let's get back to Dusty playing Clay, Josh playing Doric, Adler playing Thalia, and Jacob playing Gumbo. They have just smashed Shemshine with a large stone statue, and our other inhabitants that are quarantined in the House of Rest have come down to investigate and see if everything is safe. Everyone is saying that the tune is out of their head, the song is out of their head, and our party wanted to go check on Cthulhu, who is among the crowd coming downstairs to look around, acting much more normal. What else do we want to do while we're down here? The little girl is being walked up, holding onto the Sun Elf's arm, Crinkle right behind her. Does anyone want to talk to anyone?
I'm going to talk to Cthulhu eventually.
Yeah, I want to check up on Cthulhu.
Okay.
Elf lady?
Okay, so the elf lady comes forward and she sees all of the crowd circling around the railing and coming down. I do not know what has happened. However, with the song out of our heads, this is a good sign. If anyone feels themselves humming or singing the song again, please immediately quarantine yourself, but let us know so we can try to repeat whatever it is we just did to solve the problem. Again, please stay calm. We will see if things are in fact safe enough to end the quarantine. Thank you. And she turns to all of you and goes, please tell me everything.
Shadows. Shemshine?
Yeah, Shemshine.
Shemshine, whoever the fuck that is.
Shemshine.
His shadow was here?
Hey, that's his book right there.
Why? Oh, a book?
Shemshine. Right there.
Yes,
Okay.
this book.
Just sitting closed on the table.
There it is.
It's like a music box, but a book.
I don't want to open it again.
I would advise
Don't.
not opening it. No.
Yeah, let's leave it there. Thank you.
It was damaged in some way.
I fixed it. With the help of Clay.
So it was a music box that you fixed, and that's what caused the song to get stuck in all of our heads?
No.
It was broken. That seems to be what caused the song to get stuck in our heads. When we fixed it, this giant shadow, who we assume is Shemshine, came out, tried to murder us all.
So fixing it caused him to
Manifest.
corporealize. So we shouldn't open it again.
Yeah, because it's currently fixed. And we'll probably summon it.
Also, if you have not noticed, giant stone book is on ground.
Yes, yeah, I was here when I fell.
Then why did you not see Shadow?
Oh, I did. I wanted to hear how he came to be and how you got rid of him.
Also, there's graves in basement.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a morgue down there.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Under floor. False floor with graves. I had to smash skull.
There was a skull that was singing that rhyme.
Okay.
Shemshine.
The little girl sung it at one point. Her eyes all got all red. Pretty sure Shemshine just,
Okay, so
The little girl
as
was
the
full of
overseer of the Firefly Library, I first need to make sure everyone has medical attention. Then I will investigate the graves. But please guard the book and don't let it open. I will make sure to report all of your help in this.
Gumbo has eyes, just blood out of his eyes starting to dry up.
I request a room by myself with the book.
No.
Honestly, solid call there. I don't know what he's planning.
We'll have to reach
Didn't
out.
anyone else see the little pieces that shot up that looked like us? I want to see if the book is different.
You'll have to open it. That could potentially summon Shemshine.
Maybe it won't, because I won't be sitting there
Clay Tim?
repeating the
Like
same
Tim?
flipping thing like a
Hey,
damn Candlekeep.
Maybe it won't is not an especially
Like that?
comforting thing to say.
If you don't have another way to kill him, the stone has already fallen.
I have an idea here, Clay. What if we inform the curse reader about it?
Absolutely.
And she can look for it.
Or I could cast silence and open book in silence and nothing would happen.
Good call. Good call.
Do I want to
I
waste?
thought I was going to request one of the rooms that have silence on them.
It's not silent.
Oh, and pedagogy, but you're locked in here. You can't go to the pillars of pedagogy from here.
Yeah, that's the source right there.
Thank you, Gumbo. She addresses you because she knows your name.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no. Also,
Speaking of-
Thalia, Doric and Clay. They did,
I was going-
honestly, a lot of the work.
I was going to say, yes, I'm Dork. Nice to meet you, I guess.
I'm Thalia. It's wonderful to meet you now that I'm not hitting you in the head with my stick.
Dork just walks away.
So she's reaching to get medical attention for everyone. And some people are asking, well, what do we do to contact the outside now? Like, how do we tell them that things are better? So everyone is kind of whispering among themselves about how to get out of here. And by now, it's evening.
Yeah.
People have bruises from the falling books. People have weird bite marks and bruises from the shadows that attack them in their rooms. Some people have bloody wounds from attacking each other in their rooms.
Sorry.
So this place has turned into a mini clinic. If any of you guys want to go investigate the graves or any of the other rooms, you can. But otherwise, you're essentially trying to figure out how to get out of here now that you are quarantined and locked in. You can go investigate the door if you want to as well.
Dork's gonna go to Matillery.
Oh, yes. Okay.
But we can do that
So you go to her room?
Yeah.
What do the rest of you want to do?
I still want to talk to Kat, but
Cthulhu.
Uh-huh.
yeah, Cthulhu.
Yeah.
She's nearby.
I think would Gumbo know if there are like latrine like passageways out from here that aren't like necessarily locked down?
What you checked, they were all locked.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Just unlock them.
Clay and Thalia have any input?
Yeah, beyond wanting to talk to Cthulhu, I also did want to check out the, if there was like a name on the tomb of whoever that skull was that was singing.
Perfect. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah, I go down there as well because I never actually got to see the skulls. I never got to see the graves.
Okay, so, awesome. We've got 3 parties. Gumbo's gonna go, Gumbo and Thalia are gonna go check on Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm.
Doric is gonna go check on Matillery, and Clay wants to go check on the graves. So, Gumbo, you walk up to this tabaxi up on the 2nd floor, and she's still not happy about being locked in here, but she is not freaking the fuck out like she was.
Mm-hmm.
She does have tear stains on her face.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have the fucking song stuck in her head, so she's like, I don't have that fucking song stuck in my head anymore. Once they let me out, it'll be fine.
Yeah. That is a little bit trickier. But we'll figure out something, how to get out, hopefully by morning.
There's an arcane lock spell on the door. That's why I couldn't get through it.
I told you.
Well, if we just hold up a sign or something, a sheet of paper at one of the windows that says, "It's all good, we're all fine now."
Well, I'm pretty sure one of the avowed could just send like a message to the others that the song is gone, but
That would certainly make sense.
they probably also would want to do like preliminary checks, go through some clerical stuff, and we could probably still end up being here for like a week.
Clerical stuff.
Everything really sounds like a big mess in the big city. It all takes forever.
Let me tell you. Yep. Lot of hoops to draw through, especially when you try to keep things through ordinance.
Back in Baragos, you just talk to, the town mayor or the sheriff, one of your buddies, and you get this taken care of pretty quick.
Well, I guess we're still around the same area, so... Oh, Baragos, I'm from Lathander.
That's very interesting.
Sorry, I'm from Lathander!
Aren't we
So
all
you're-
from Lathander?
We are all Lathander's
We are
children.
all
A
Lathander's
demigod or
children.
something? Is that how it goes?
I know.
You are
from
looking at the reincarnation of the Lord himself.
I'm from Place Samir.
Oh, I see.
Oh, woo! Oh, that was awesome. I love having mix-ups like that. It clicked as soon as I said it. I was like, no.
I'm from
Lavender. Ooh, ooh.
If you were a demigod, that would explain your powers of divination.
Yes, I am certainly divine.
You can insight that if you want.
No, I'm just gonna write that down in my notebook.
He's certainly
Clay
divine.
Tim is certainly divine.
So
His words, not mine.
This is when Clay multi-classes into paladins and starts smiting with his fist.
So, Doric, while they're talking down there, you pass them, wave them off. You go up to find Matillery. She's not in the office. You go to her room, which is on the main floor, and you knock on the door. Yes, knock on. Yep. It's open.
Not there, she's dead.
You open her door, and it's beautiful. I mean, for an inn's room. She has beautiful silk fabrics hanging everywhere, like a canopy around her bed, lots of fluffy poofs and cushions everywhere. Everything's neatly put away. There is a little bit of sunlight that comes in and hits the bed, and she's just like laying on the bed, her tail just... I'm so bored.
Jezebel.
What is it, Doric?
Jezebel.
I just wanted to check and make sure you were okay.
I mean, if you can call this okay. When are they gonna let us out, do you know?
Well, curse seems to be broken.
That's good.
Sun Elf Lady seemed to think it would be a little bit, maybe a day or two.
Possibly a month.
The meals just aren't as good here. Can you bring me some food?
I can see what there is.
Thank you.
What you're looking for.
I don't know, just something that they'd have in the hearth. Here everything's being heated up by
Farts.
like it's not even being heated up, it's just being made edible.
Warm. I do have these. I pull out the embers. This
Can you
could
cook on
probably-
them?
I think so.
I wouldn't say no.
If
Just
you
some
want,
hot butter.
we could go down to where the food is, because I'm sure there's pots down there.
I don't think someone like me is allowed in a place like that.
Okay.
So thank you. Let me know if there's any other news.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your message.
A lot of
Close
you.
the door on your way out.
If you want, I could bring that bottle of wine.
I would love that.
Mhm.
That sounds amazing. Was that something we were supposed to do?
I think so. It's
Just-
all kind of hazy.
The song made her lose her memories a little bit.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
all kind of hazy. I can.
Yeah, that would be more entertaining than nothing. I can't even take a shift with everyone stuck in here, so... Yes, if you have anything of interest, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay, so now Doric is going to go down to the cookery area.
Which is where they're all headed to go check out the graves anyway. Cool, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a kitchen with no stove.
Yeah.
So you can put the embers in a pot, and they just have a basic rations down there. There's lots of canned and pickled things. Like glass jarred canned, I mean. Pickled things, breads, nuts, dried fruits, jerky. What? Yo, what do you even do with that? You know what I mean? What?
You could make like a nice charcuterie.
I can make. I don't know if this would work. My divine. No, I can't. I don't even have it. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
So, yeah, you could make a charcuterie board. Like, get every single, dig through the rations, like you're picking out all the red M&Ms or something. You're picking out one of everything and making, like, a rainbow.
Clay Tim, do you have any spices?
Spicy salt.
Because you had bought all the stuff for food at some point.
Yeah.
S&P, that's the kind of man Clay is.
Salt and pepper? All I
S&P.
need is a little salt and pepper.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I'll just
already
try and find something and.
Also,
Make it
I have
nice.
this roasted garlic that you should mince up and cook it down into a roux.
The look you gave him. Okay, so
What was that look even? Because I went.
like yeah, it was so like. So all of you guys,
Garlic is the ingredient of sexiness.
you go to the room where you had lifted up the tile, and the grave actually. Looks like someone dug it out hastily. It looks like all of them were kind of like maybe dug out with spoons or like
Oh, I thought you were saying
something that could be
shadows.
found here in the library. Like random candlesticks that look broken and among the bones that you found. And you realize that the bones, like I said, they were cremated, but it wasn't hot enough or long enough to break down the bones. So if anyone could roll like a medicine check to see how they died.
This man here, this man here, that's no, that's a, no, I got 18.
I got a 15.
This man burned himself to death.
Oh.
Ooh, self-immolation.
And what you find underneath all the floorboards and all the other graves are just bodies piled up. Those all look like they may have died from bludgeoning or other wounds that you can't see anymore now that the flesh is gone. But there's definitely like they've been decomposing in there.
Well,
So it's like someone hid a mass burial under the floor, and then lit themselves on fire.
it seems as though we found out how they resolved this outbreak last time,
Yes.
i.e. they didn't.
Yep. Yep. That's literally what it says in the book. That is what he did.
So Shemshine was never defeated that time before.
Mm-hmm.
He killed everybody and then lit himself on fire.
The guy who started the curse, there was someone, and all those people down there probably all were singing the song, all had it stuck in their heads, and they could not fix the curse.
Yeah.
So they all just died.
So they died in quarantine, basically.
I knew it. I knew that's what it was going to be. They were essentially going to let the madness kill itself, and then.
Mm-hmm.
Never speak of it.
Yeah, because the Avowed would definitely have knowledge of that.
The
That's
oldest ones would.
Yeah, for sure.
They didn't do it though. He did it. Whoever lit him, he did it. He's the one who went,
Wait.
I'm ending this curse, and that's how he did it.
Oh, okay. It was that way. It wasn't.
That would also
necessarily-
explain why none of the Avowed know how the curse was ended.
So this book actually has never left the Firefly Library.
There's a good chance of that.
Mm.
But-
Or it was a good chance it was collected, not realizing it was the start of the curse, and just put with the inner library or something.
So.
However, someone probably knew what was going on to have caused it, or maybe not caused it.
Or
I
the
mean-
person who caused it was one of the people in the grave.
Well, we saw Shemshine possess
No, I mean-
somebody.
That's true. He did.
Well, the Kenku
But
was
he
reading
did that
the book.
after he was summoned, and they couldn't have summoned him without fixing the broken book. So they were just stuck.
Oh, so this book has been broken for 600 years.
Then what caused the second outbreak in the first place?
The fact that someone heard the song, got it stuck in their head.
Which was
With
probably
a
Cowardly.
Kenku.
Oh.
A Kenku because they mimic what they hear.
Well, and it wouldn't have mattered who heard it, but yes.
Yeah. Interesting.
I see.
Interesting. I have some questions for the higher ups.
Okay. So when you guys go upstairs, some people are still getting bandaged up. Some people are getting fed from the food in the kitchen. Did you just make a charcuterie board? Is that what you made?
And then I'm gonna break up, if there's biscuits, I'm gonna break them up into like crumbles, mix a little bit of water in it, and form it into a loaf again. And then I'm gonna.
Do you want to bake any of the canned fruits?
I'm gonna put some shredded cheese inside of it, and then yeah.
Okay,
And I'm
that
gonna
sounds
heat
good.
them up.
So you make a cheesy bread.
Mm.
So you're making, you're actually cooking down here. It'll take a little bit.
Yep.
You're gonna stay here while they go and talk?
Yep.
Okay. So your idea, Thalia, about putting a note in the window is actually kind of a good idea, because then you're not transferring any verbal anything. So it's up to you if you just want to go do that, but you could talk to the Sun Elf first. She is still just bandaging people up, and Ebner is sitting up with his daughter. They're bandaging up Crinkle, who has a big wound in the side of her head.
Talking to people is a bit frightening. I'm just gonna go and do it.
Okay. So Thalia, what do you write on this piece of paper?
Curse found in nursery rhyme book. Ghost appeared. Ghost killed. No more curse. And then a little smiley face.
Okay, so you put that in the window. You go into someone's room in the front, and you put that in the window, because they left their door unlocked. Close the curtain.
I'm just gonna like wander off without waiting around at the scene of the crime.
So you're just with the crowds, hanging out. Do you tell the others what you did?
Well, let's see if that help matters. I predict that it will. And I just think it will.
So everyone's eating, getting ready for bed. A lot of people go to bed. And
I want to go up to Cthulhu one more time.
yeah.
You know, I looks over her shoulders. I know a way to pass the time.
And
Wink.
she's sitting in her. She answered the door. You went to her bedroom. She opens the door and more drugs.
Maybe a little something else too after the drugs.
But more drugs.
But definitely more drugs.
Come on.
Will it?
Hell yeah.
Will it make me addicted to sex? It makes sex better.
Roll a persuasion. I haven't decided if she's interested or not, so we're just gonna do it by roll.
I don't want to get addicted. It's non-habit
Hey,
forming.
Gumbo, can I have some of that?
Not
cloud
habit
stuff to
forming,
put in this
Dewey.
bread?
You don't want none of this shit. This looks like I kind of want it.
What do you get?
Make her totally nonplussed.
Not
for the
that
night.
you're coercing her. I'm just
Yeah,
rolling
it's
persuasion
it's a
to make a
14.
decision. Okay. Yeah, she might be. I'm gonna say pretty good. Yeah, not crazy amounts, just whatever.
Yeah, we fucking do some drugs. You know, fucking have a little fun.
So Gumbo's gone the rest of the night.
Yeah, Gumbo stays and Cthulhu.
You were done cooking, sir.
I'm gonna go to my room
Oh.
and I'm gonna put on a set of fine clothes that I have.
Oh.
Grab the bottle of wine, grab the glasses, grab the crown.
What a
Put your-
wonderful day
put your
being
fucking
trapped in a
robe on.
building. Your robe.
Put your robe on.
Just nothing under the robe.
Yeah, just Winnie the Pooh in it.
No, I've got actual fine clothes.
Yeah, I know.
Not just the robe.
What a wonderful date, trapped inside of a room with a curse. So, you go to her door. She's also just like laying there in her bed, like playing with her nails.
Oh, that's the worst.
And you come in and she goes, "Oh, did you bring dinner?"
I made jerky fancy.
Yes.
Oh, really? Thank you. She
Nice.
sits up a little bit, but she's really just like sitting back, and there's like a little round table for you to put the food and sit down and hand her things. Like she literally has a servant's chair next to her bed.
Do you like the...
Is there another table?
Just a little round table for you to put things on next to her bed.
Do you like these little steak knives? So...
Are you there?
No.
I'm gonna move the table, take the chair, set it next to the bed, sit there, basically use the bed as an armrest. And I put the loaf in the center, and it's still on the coals, so I take the lid off. And then there's basically the charcuterie around it.
Unorthodox. Silverware.
It's right there.
You brought. You did. You brought. Okay. Cut it for me. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. What?
It's a whole thing. I'll explain it later.
Okay. No, I'll cut up some slices and basically
You
make
hand her the fork and she fits it.
You look her right in the eyes.
Oh, like those TikToks where guys like sexually make food and it's so awkward.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just slowly push the knife into the bread, making
So-
direct eye contact.
You guys have a nice date. While you are
Context.
kind of spoiling her, like I'm not gonna say you're serving her. You're a little bit serving her, but also spoiling her. So you're essentially like you guys are both eating, and she doesn't remember you giving her the chalices, but you can easily see them up on a shelf of her like kitchen things.
Yep.
So if you grab them and explain, it'll like click in her brain. You guys can have a wine, and you guys have a
the tiara as well.
She has that.
She has it on.
It's just not. She does remember that.
And then
Anything else?
this would probably fuck with Dork a little bit, being asked to serve her.
Because she would go. Well, now that I see that you aren't here to serve me, you're here to enjoy dinner with me. I do apologize for all that you're doing, but it is wonderful. I didn't realize that you were so well versed in fine dining. I actually could share a table with you.
I have been through lots of fine dining experience.
That's a bye.
Not to buy.
Well, that being said, would you please bring over that other chair? I will sit and join with you. So you bring over another chair and actually sit at the table like civilized people.
I stand up and then I bend over, show her my ass.
You see a visage of Gumbo approving.
It's almost like she didn't even like acknowledge, like her brain just didn't even. She's like, oh, person moving, cool, okay. You can totally ask about Matilda later if you want to, and it's really funny because depending on who you ask, you have different answers.
Yes, Pantheo fucking hates her.
You can also ask about Pantheo.
He basically spends the night there.
Okay. At some point she kicks you out. Nothing happens. You guys don't even really talk about much. It's definitely very quiet. Oh, you guys talk about different flavored wines that you've had. Really just like food and wine. She keeps it very surface level. Okay. And maybe you tell her about some of the adventures you've been on and what she's heard from other people. Okay. So, Clay, I don't remember what you were doing. No. Clay and Thalia are just hanging out waiting for things to happen. So, what does
I
happen?
want to talk to higher ups.
Right, okay. So there are no higher ups right now. But there will be. You are just stewing, and Thalia is just like sitting by you in the cafeteria because you're the only one she knows. You know what I mean? I'm just
I'm gonna start telling people, get me an avowed or I'll open the book.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Are you sure that's such a good idea?
What are they gonna do? Kick me out?
Yeah, you understand that the consequences will not just impact you, they'll impact me. I'm right here.
Just leave. I don't know them. I don't know that person.
Just leave.
Yeah.
Just leave. Out. The door's locked.
As you guys are discussing this,
I say, you go walk away, like, just...
I fucking love Thalia. She's great.
as you guys are discussing this, you actually
yourself from my
see
situation
You
so
see-
you don't get in trouble.
a new avowed walk down the stairs to the second level of the library you're on. That's not the right music. Yes, it is. Okay, so she's someone that you don't really recognize.
Oh, you're a raging bitch.
She's definitely wearing the Ogma symbol, like the gold and white. And she comes down and looks around on the second floor, goes down to the first, and sees the Sun Elf, and the Sun Elf runs to her and is like, "Hello, any news?" And this avowed, who we need to roll to randomly generate everything about her.
Scumbo's cousin.
Got a lot of them.
Got a lot of them.
Got a lot of them.
Like rabbits.
A lot of them are in the inner library, though. Most of them, in fact.
This person,
Gumbo's trying to make more cousins.
wow, this person is a Githzerai.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Jesus. Not even a Gith Yankee.
So definitely looks like a Gith Yankee, but like longer, elegant hair and cloak. Cares about knowledge. Looks a little different because they're actually on the prime material, so they're actually aging. So looks a little different. She obviously worships Ogma. Why am I rolling for that? Okay. Okay. So she comes down and goes to talk to Varma and explains, only I have been let in. I am going to do a preliminary search before we let the door open. I am definitely risking my safety by doing this, but they're waiting to hear the results. So this is what you're hearing, Thalia and Clay.
Well, it sounds like there's a higher up right there.
So, can you tell me everything that happened? She says to the Sun Elf, but you guys are right there if you want to jump in. The Sun Elf kind of points to them and goes, well, we had some adventurers who stay here, actually, who just happened to be home at the right time, and they were able to find that book that they're guarding.
This book right here, yes. And I just shoot daggers.
I was going to be aloof until I see what that avowed goes to inspect. I want to see if it goes to see if the bodies were messed with downstairs.
Okay. And Githzerai, do we even know how long they live? So you can't even ascertain how old she is. Like, if she was a human, 40s or 50s. Who fucking knows? Because Githzerai live in the astral for so long. Who fucking knows? So she, and it's funny because they tend to look very snobby just because of the way their noses and their cheeks and their nose. But she doesn't look that way. Like, she lets her eyes be softer. They always look kind of like half closed. Her eyebrows are rounder. Like, she just doesn't look as severe for a Gith. She's like, okay. So they found a book, and that book started the singing curse. And the Sun Elf goes, yes, it did. It is a music box, which is why we are refusing to open it. When it opens, it gets stuck in people's heads, and when the entire thing plays, it summons a shadow that they defeated. They already had defeated it once, but it re-corporealized again. They had to drop the statue on it, as you see it is now destroyed. But they were able to destroy it. So we had the book closed, we had the shadow destroyed, and everyone's song in their head went away. So that's why we think we're okay. But seeing you here, I understand, yes, I'm here to scan everyone for curses. Unfortunately, that will be a time-consuming process.
Scan room for curses. Come at me, bitch.
He is so aggressive, and you just met him, and Clay is very severe, and he's... So you're like...
Is this really how the son of Lathander is supposed to be?
Didn't you write a letter to the Thander?
I did last campaign.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. Complaining about his worshippers and... Was it Lathander or was it someone else?
It was Lathander.
Okay.
It was Lathander.
Just trying to create more babies.
But anyways,
That's all they do.
Anywho,
I just think you should be a little more peaceful.
I used to be more peaceful.
Well,
until something happened.
Well,
that we can't talk about.
We choose how we behave, my friend.
Do you remember now?
Yes.
Okay.
We choose how to behave, my friend. So, and I actually think it'll be cute as you guys talk about your upbringings and, like, how you grew up. So, she goes, so... Where did the curse start? Because I should almost check them for curses first to decide if it reversed or not. And she goes, well, actually, I was one of the first people who had it stuck in my head. I believe most of the staff. So if you want to check me for curses...
If we're looking for the first patient, I believe it is a Kenku called Crinkle.
Yeah. So thank you. She goes, the Githzerai looks at you. She's got long black hair that goes way down her back to her feet. So when she moves, like the whole thing. So she turns to you and goes, thank you very much. Crinkle the Avowed here. There you are. Hi, Crinkle. Hi. She goes, I would just like you to remain there. I'm going to perform a ritual to determine if you are affected by a curse. And then after that, I'm going to go check the book as well. Would you please just stay still? Thank you. So the Githzerai spends 10 minutes kind of walking around, and for the most part, praying. Like, her spell components is mostly prayer. She does have her symbol of Ogma that she uses. She does some weaving shapes in the air, and she checks over the Kenku. First, she does these taps down the line of the Kenku and is checking fingertips, all kinds of things, teeth, eyes. And after the 10 minutes is up, she takes a deep breath and goes, "Well, I realized my mistake. There is a curse here, but Kenkus are all cursed. So, while I did not detect 2 curses, I should check another person just in case. So, Varmir, will you please?" So she does another 10-minute ritual on Varmir the Sun Elf and goes, "Fantastic. You are curse-free, my dear. Thank you so much for watching over the library. I will let you get back to your things. And now, sir, may I check that book, please?"
Before I let you check the book. Howdy. And also, does Candlekeep keep a record of who has brought what book?
Yes. Yes, absolutely we do. It's quite long, though.
Well, I would like to know who originally brought in this book called Shemshine Bedtime Rhymes.
That is something we can definitely look into.
600 years of records.
What I could do is actually because
Just
Varmir,
do word.
Varmir, because you are good to leave, you can actually go do that now, if you'd like, and I will watch over the library while you are gone. And Varmir the Sun Elf goes, "Oh, absolutely. I will be right back. Thank you." And hands over a rod. And Varmir takes the rod and goes upstairs to the door. So gets the ride, turns back and goes, "Varmir is going to go find that information while she reports everything that happened.
Mm-hmm.
May I identify that book for curses?"
How long will it take for her to identify?
For me?
No. Will it take
Oh gosh.
her to find?
Genuinely, it could take days.
Cool.
But if she, 1, has the name, 2, can figure out when it was brought in, that will go much faster.
All right.
And that being said, we have everyone standing by right now. So someone could do some kind of legend lore spell to find it much faster.
Awesome.
So yes.
So if you're gonna scan the book, can we go somewhere where there's not so many people?
Well, I find your request a little concerning. Yes. There is an office to the side.
Just because, in case it is, we don't want to cause a panic.
Well, of course I know how to keep a poker face, but we can head to this room to the south. Let's go down here and do our research in the study room. So she leads you to the room in the south.
I immediately open the book to her. No, I'm joking. No.
Roll initiative.
I'll hold the book as she scans it.
May I please? I unfortunately have to be holding it for this ritual to work.
I think it would be wonderful if you gave the nice lady the book.
You just followed behind and poked your head in the door.
Yes, I'm just like...
Let's
Cast suggestion.
Let's hold the book together.
Ew.
That's true, why don't I cast suggestion?
Please do that.
Well, she's scanning for curses.
You're gonna muck it up with your 1,000 curses.
Yeah, 1,000 curses.
Just 1,000 curse.
You're more cursed than Sukina, my guy.
Alright. Clayton will need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you're doing it on Clay. Bad decision.
19.
God damn it.
Damn.
Does he know he was just affected?
If only you had another portent.
You know you were just suggested.
You should give her the book.
I intend to. Well, here's the deal. What's your name?
My name is Tamari Atasi.
All right, tomorrow. So
rude.
What is your name?
Clay.
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 Okay.
It's Clayton, Cyrus Flynn.
Clayton, Cyrus Flynn.
Yeah. So, are you gonna scan me after you scan the book?
We will have to scan everyone before they are allowed to leave quarantine.
Oh, okay. All right. Go scan the book, then you can scan me.
Okay, so she takes the book from you and she scans it, and she is able to identify the curse. While it is not active, she can only scan the active curse, and the active curse is if anyone hears the song, they are doomed to repeat it. That is as much as she can get from it, so she can determine it as the source of the curse. So after 10 minutes, she puts it down. Yes, very much so. Seems to be the exact cause we were looking for. You did a fantastic job finding it. And now I'm guessing you want me to scan you so you can leave right away. I should make sure to do that to any of our patrons who want to be allowed out of the house of rest. And that being said, as it is so late at night, they will have to sleep elsewhere until I finish checking everyone in the quarantine.
Okay, but so
Or we can do it room by room.
when
Yes, we can do it.
when you scan for curses, can you tell what the curse is?
I can tell the active effects of it. Or the lying in wait active, essentially what it is listening for and what it will do when it gets what it's listening for. Sometimes?
Okay.
Sometimes I can.
Alright, well,
Would you be willing to sit still for 10 minutes?
I'm a little bit twitchy, but I can maybe sit still for 10 minutes.
So you are just that as you sit there, just everyone scratch, move, stretch. She does the tap, she touches your hands, looks at your teeth, looks at your eyes. And at the end of the 10 minutes, she goes, "You're curse free."
What?
Not surprised.
That is fantastic. Good for you. You got the Curse Taroka card. That doesn't mean you are, by definition, cursed. Technically, by poetic simile, you are cursed. But by D&D definition, you are not cursed.
I was waiting for this moment.
Alright. You got your wish, Coil. Shut up about curses.
Now, unfortunately, because this takes 10 minutes at a time, and I've done it 40 minutes now, I am going to check with the others and take a break. And we will do this a little at a time.
Well, hold on. I'm right here.
Would you like me to? I think we should do it room by room so you can't possibly be infected while you are sleeping. Are you ready for bed?
I would really like to see the sky maybe a little bit.
Okay, well then you'll have to sleep outside.
I guess that's fine. That's okay.
Well, let's go up to the door and we will get you ready to get out. Clay, are you coming with so that you may leave?
What's that?
Now that I've checked that you are curse free, you must come with and leave the quarantine.
Well, it's not so bad. We can go out and look at the stars.
Or you can go
together.
to your
We
room
can-
and wait till morning.
Well, you could.
This lady just invited you to look at the stars with her, so won't you come with?
You just hit me with some soul-crushing news that I'm not actually cursed. You want me to go watch stars with you?
How is that a problem?
They just really wanted to be cursed.
Might I suggest another fellow?
Maybe.
Another fellow. Who invited me to stars? Oh, I thought it was the gift. Oh, sure. I'll
You're
go see
just so
stars.
fucking rude.
You don't sound so happy about it.
I am upset
Wow.
that I was not able to find out what my curse was. No, it's a poetic type of curse. Here I was sitting thinking, making it my whole personality.
Well, that sounds like a personal issue, you know?
It is.
Maybe that's the curse in itself.
So, if you would be so kind to sit at the desk in the front office, we'll take 10 minutes, and then you are free to leave. Once the door is unlocked, of course. She took the rod, so you might have to wait for her to come back. So she does the ritual for you. You guys literally only have to wait another 10 minutes after that. She goes, "You are not cursed." Very well. I am going to try to go room by room. Starting up here, I think. And she goes off to do her job. You go to the front door, and waiting with Clay at the front door just for a little bit, with the book in hand. Eventually, the door opens. And standing there is the Sun Elf, followed by a lot of other Avowed. She goes, oh, good, you're right here. The book. May we please hand over the book and put it in lock?
Oh, Clay just got wicked.
Possessive?
Wicked idea.
Is
Open
Clay
it right now.
No, there's no way you have an alignment change. You're just tired and pissed off.
No. I'm thinking. Because I assume at one point throughout all of this, we're gonna go up around their old home.
What?
Door can head to Well, if we open the book there, just let them show themselves.
Yeah, but now the book is working, Shemshine will be summoned the moment you do that.
And also,
It'll be summoned once the rhyme finishes. Correct?
Yeah.
Open the book, whip it, run.
but also what's quarantining them? The curse will spread throughout all of the.
Why undo all the shit we did?
You're gonna cause an epidemic.
The Shemshine.
Literally the next fucking, what is it, the spell?
Dusty's
line?
like, let's do the arc over again.
Let's do this again.
But on a giant scale.
It was kind of fun.
We'll just crash a meteor into the Sword Coast this time.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
If someone does come forward and take the book from you, do you hold on?
I'm gonna name my child Shemshine.
Not to mention we can't take the book out of Candlekeep anyway.
Oh, that's true.
That's fair.
The mythal.
I can't wait to find out who originally brought the book in. However, I will end up asking about the price of beauty.
No. So,
Oh, and yeah, my days.
Clay and Thalia
Oh boy.
are allowed to leave.
Yippee.
You can go to the stables and sleep with the horses and the hay and your dog. Or you could introduce your dog to Thalia. You can go to the hearth and get dinner.
Or the mansion.
You
Oh,
can
wait.
go to the mansion. You can show her the mansion. Oh, she doesn't know about that. You can go
Wait.
to your study room and sleep in your
So,
study room. There are beds in the mansion. I
since
swear.
we were scanned, we're free to go.
You
I
can't
thought-
come back until the quarantine's over.
You have to leave.
Oh,
Should explain that like 3 times.
I
I mean,
wasn't listening.
you can stay.
It's you either go out and have the amenities or get quarantined into your room until they're done with everyone, right? Those are the options.
Yeah. I'll bring food for. I almost said Pantheo and Gumbo. I'll bring food for Gumbo and Doric
In the morning.
in the morning.
Okay. So,
Later, guys. Bye.
it sounds like Clay is going to introduce... Well, Clay, where are you sleeping?
I am sleeping. Because I can't go to the room?
No, it's in the quarantine.
My brain with the whole Candlekeep map and everything, it's... Alright. Okay. Well, I do have the Shelter of Storms.
I'm just going to camp in the middle of the court of air.
Why not?
On the stone floor.
Sure.
Okay. So he pulls out a tent
Oh
and a bedroll. Well, no. Were you carrying that around, or is it up in your room?
my god.
It's up in your room.
Damn it. Okay.
Just go
Well,
sleep with Admiral.
fine.
you gonna
We'll
go sleep with your horse?
Admiral. And sleep with the horses.
So
Hi,
where are we
Gunpowder.
going? New best friend?
So there's... So the...
You guys are the only ones out there. It's dark. There's stars.
Well, I figured we could go over to the stables. You could probably see my horse and our party's dog.
Oh, you have a dog?
His name's Admiral. He's a good boy.
Admiral?
Yeah.
I want to meet him.
He's admirable. And he's
I
got
thought
a,
he said he was Admiral.
he's got a big borfer.
Oh,
See-
take me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wow. So you guys go out to the, just teasing. Oh, did I delete? I did. I was like, we don't have to see him again. God damn it. So,
The dog?
yeah. Well, because you know what he looks like.
I don't.
So, you guys go out to the stables, and Clay introduces you to his horse. Gunpowder is a gray stallion. He shows you Night Smoke, which is a huge draft horse that your lion friend Doric rides.
Who very obviously has PTSD.
And Stu is a little pony with cross eyes and her tongue half hanging out, and she smells the farts.
Oh, that must be Gumbo's.
That is a very good guess.
And then hanging
But
out,
wrong.
he's not in a stall, he's just allowed to come and go, is Admiral. And there's a couple other dogs. But he's a big mastiff. He's cream colored with the black snoot. And he has armor that he's not wearing right now. But he's a beautiful collar. It says Admiral on it. And he walks right up to Clay and starts leaning against him, getting pets and love.
Oh.
Hi, buddy.
Woo!
I'm immediately gonna start hitting Admiral.
Mm-hmm. He loves you.
I let you use my ring because it does not require attunement. I let you use my ring and I let you talk to Admiral.
Hi, Admiral.
Hello.
I'm Thalia.
Hi, Thalia. My name is Admiral. I am Clay's friend.
Oh, I'm Clay's friend too.
Oh, we are both friends then.
Yes.
I sometimes sleep in his bed, but I have been sleeping out here with the horses.
Do you like the horses?
I like both.
You should meet my horse.
Here, I can pee whenever I want. You have a horse?
Yeah,
Just go meet your horse.
I take them both over to meet Presty.
Especially a boy or girl.
I think a girl.
So you're still able to talk to animals.
Hi, Presty.
Well, hello! It's so nice to see you. I haven't seen you all day.
No, I had the most exciting adventure today.
Oh,
I
Really?
forgot about
Yes, oh my
that.
goodness.
They took me out for
You
a
asked
walk,
me-
and I could smell the ocean and eat salty grass.
Oh, did you like the salty grass?
Yeah, I really did.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was wonderful. And I even like pooped in a way that my poop fell into the ocean off the cliff.
Oh,
That
is-
was cool.
That is pretty exciting.
You didn't realize that she would have fun doing that. But she's like, that pony over there taught me how.
Oh,
Apparently,
my
it's a whole
God.
sport
it's
that all the horses.
Gosh, she's such a bad influence.
No, no, she got influenced by us not wanting to poop in Candlekeep.
Oh.
She's
Oh,
perfect.
Like you immediately run to the mansion to go.
So I guess I'm gonna spend the night talking to all the horses.
Okay, you do. Some are smarter than others. Wait, you're talking to all the horses?
Sure, yeah. I mean, we don't have to roleplay that.
She's thinking of voices.
I just want to
There
make
is
sure.
a draft horse that Doric rides. She's black and white and beautiful. She's like a big Clydesdale, but black and white spotted, like a cow, and she's got long black fur and she's got pink nose. And you get to her and she's just staring at a corner.
Hi there.
Hello.
Are you Doric's friend?
The lion.
Mm-hmm.
Friend?
Oh, that's so sad. You're not his friend?
He treats me well.
So yes.
What are friends good for?
That's a hard question. You're kind of a philosophical horse, aren't you?
Maybe. I have been just lost in thought.
What are you thinking about?
Memories. Do you detect thoughts?
I don't.
I wish I could sleep, but they always come back.
Oh. I didn't realize horses could get haunted by thoughts.
Well, I'm sure. Because I am, aren't I?
That's true.
Just memories that play over and over, but I don't quite understand them.
What kind of memory?
Blood?
Oh.
Blood on the grass, blood on the trees. Being dragged by my feet. Screams of women. Holding a spear?
while she talks, I'm just writing something in my notebook and underlining it.
Yeah. I remember being cold and sticky. Like blood sticky, yeah. Stop.
No, I'm sorry. I read what he wrote.
I wrote horse PTSD and underlined it.
It's hurting so hard.
It's serious!
I know it's such a dark moment. And it just
PTSD.
horse PTSD.
That's the most I've gotten out of it, and I know the voices, but I don't remember their names.
Were any of them your lion friend?
No.
I see. Well, for what it's worth, memories like this may haunt us, and they may even hurt us, but we don't have to be defined by them.
But I'm obsessed. I need to know what happened.
Well,
I don't know where to start.
if it's any comfort, I'd be willing to help you find whatever happened to you.
Thank you. I don't know what I will do when I find out.
No, I suppose no one does.
I don't know if any of them are alive. Am I the last one? I don't know what I'm the last of.
Well, closure is always nice to have, if nothing else.
She has a 20th level druid with PTSD and memory loss.
Why the reaction?
Because she was chewing like a horse.
Oh, I thought you were upset by what he said.
No.
I'm just going to.
She's a forever horse.
Forever.
I'm just going to awkwardly sort of pet the horse's mane and then back away.
And she leans into it, and then she kind of, as smart as she was, she kind of like goes back into just being an animal, being a horse. She talks, like, if you keep talking to her, she kind of says things about what the wind smells like, where the good hay is. Like, she kind of goes back into being like a normal creature. But yeah, that's Night Smoke. That's Dork's horse. They have talked to her before, and it's been kind of similar.
Horse PTSD.
Okay,
Just the fact that Adler was like, I write something down and underline it.
Do you want to talk to Stu?
I take a look at Stu, and I just sort of move on.
Bitch, get back here!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
You have hands, don't you?
And the speak with animals cuts off.
Scratch.
He just pulls the ring off.
Scratch!
Okay, I'm gonna go and scratch the horse.
So you're scratching her back, and she's like twerking into your hands like a dog. Like, and, Oh man, you are almost useless.
Gosh, this pony is so ratchet.
She's such a bitch.
Oh
Fucking
my
love my
god.
I'm
horse.
just going to slip off with the ring.
Yeah.
I'm done. That's enough.
I'm just gonna hurry out of the stable.
And she was in the middle of ranting while you were doing that. She was like, God, these boy horses are just all over me, and I just can't with them today. And it's, yeah.
Hey.
Fun fact, I didn't know that there was a difference in species between ponies and horses.
Yeah, they're like,
If you see baby horses, I'm going to cry.
no, I was gonna say, because I was like, aren't they half donkey? But then no, it's like donkeys are half pony, half horse or something.
Mules are half donkey, half horse.
Mules, okay.
Yeah.
Are donkeys a different thing entirely?
Mhm.
Okay.
And I thought ponies were baby horses.
No.
No. I saw a baby deer today!
Oh,
I tried to get a picture and all I got was grass. But it was like still like wobbly. And it
Oh,
was,
that's so cute.
Is it a deer or is it or is fawn
It was
a
a
different
fawn.
species?
I also saw a turtle, a really fat turtle.
Yeah, was it still a turtle even though it was young?
Okay, anyway. So, you find a soft spot with Presty, and you trust her enough to sleep out there with her, because you've probably done it before.
Yeah.
Clay ran off and comes back, walking much normaler, and goes and finds a spot to sleep by the other horses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like toss the ring over at him.
Bring.
I don't want this. I don't.
I'm just stuck with
It's
horse
too much.
PTSD and bitchy ponies.
Talk to Stu, did you?
I might have.
Yeah.
I don't need to do that again, thank you.
It was
She
nice
talked
talking to
about
Admiral, though, right?
Admiral was nice.
Yes, Admiral was very nice. Stu, we need to just give her the frickin' big old death.
So what is up with Night Smoke?
That's
What's going on there?
I don't know. She's got PTSD. She, I don't know. She's never been right in the head ever since we got her. And I'll tell you what.
You want to tell them about the time on the mountain?
On the mountain,
There was blood on the ground.
didn't they freak out or
She
something?
she freaked out, ran over to it, licked it up,
Oh, that's right.
and then freaked out again.
And we were like vampire horse? Yeah, she likes to lick blood.
I don't know why. I agreed to
Horse
help her
vampire.
with whatever her nightmare was.
It was the only horse that we could find that could carry
She's
Dorn.
traveled in the daylight, though.
So,
It's a dampier horse.
well, it looks like
It's a damn
I'm gonna
horse.
have to help you out with
Damn.
A lot
your
of
horse.
things.
Your horse.
Oh, that's the other thing that needs to go on the quest board. What's up with Night Smoke? Thank you. Okay, so we end the day with a new.
Gumbo would actually like to do one more thing. After the things happen, he would like to approach the window to see if there's an arcane lock on it as well.
Yes.
There is one? Okay. Fuck! Thought we could break out through the window. Shit.
Just throw her body through.
Hold on. Wow! Okay, there's the quest board. So you guys end the day with a new party member, a new horse, a new quest completed that you guys now get to report as a mystery solved, and possibly get a reward. You also get to level up. I know that was really fast, but it was a very
Not
short
him.
quest.
Congratulations.
All level up.
Congratulations. Your first session, you get another level.
That was the easiest level I've ever had.
No.
Especially from 5 to 6. That's why we love milestone leveling,
Dork.
Yeah,
folks.
but what about 6 to 7?
Dork also, while he's preparing that meal, is going to cast Sending to Timber
Timber. Gotcha.
and
Don't be a
ask
little
him
bitch.
to please not talk to the Wolfman or the Canary or the Finchman before he talks to me.
No.
And that's all I'm going to say.
You should tell him.
And
that
sending
he-
reaches anyone on the plane?
Anyone, anywhere, if they're on a separate plane, it has a 5% chance to fail. So, like
Okay.
on a nat 1, it'll not send.
Well, he can respond.
Yeah. I'd also say that they're bad news.
He goes, well, do you know anyone else who can remove my memory? And you can end it there if you want to, but...
I'll cast again saying, we did just meet a wizard. And he should not be able, the wolf should not be able to modify your memory.
I'll keep it to myself. But I haven't found anything yet. There's a lot in here.
And then I'll send one last one that I'm able to. If you do talk to him, it might be a good idea to tell him how to craft.
Because you're cursed. Curse him. I'm not there.
Because if
You feel that strongly about it. You know who you're saying that to, right?
I can't cast it anymore.
That's all he says. So all of you go to bed. You don't have dreams of Shemshine. You get a full night's rest, no exhaustion. you have a new party member who's just gonna tag along and bug you guys, and you'll get to show her some things. I know you can also kind of more discuss, like, you can show her around, she can ask you questions, you can see where she's actually sleeping and offer something better, you can see where she's actually studying and offer something better, she can ask questions about the books, blah, 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 blah. We can go from there. But you guys level up. We'll start a new plot hook next time. And we'll go from there. Any questions?
Hit die.
Hit dice. Roll your hit dice, please.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. Last time I got a 1.
All you have to do is buy her Chipotle.
All I have to do is buy Chipotle again and get another 8.
Well, that was a lot. I might make you just win cheaper than that.
I got a 6 on the die though.
I got a 3.
I believe it's D8, right? D8 plus your mod.
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't it like minimum of something? Or no?
We rolled 1s, right?
Yeah.
Well, I that was for you because you're a wizard.
That was for me. Oh, okay.
I rolled a 3.
But yeah, reroll ones and bribe me with things.
Bribe me with things.
What do I get?
What'd you get, Dustin?
Ooh.
The monk and the rogue really should have the higher.
I ended up rolling a 6.
Fantastic. All right, we can end the episode
brain's
there.
trying to do the math, though.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Downstairs and Dragons. We will see you next time in Candlekeep Mysteries.